headed to work. I commute by bicycle, and I have now this beautiful model that I use for my daily commute. Now there are plenty of fantastic reviews online for this bike. You can read up on those for all the specs. My review is going to be a little bit different because I want to come from the perspective of what it's like to ride a bike like this on a daily basis, and not for pleasure but as commute. However, it is very pleasurable riding this bicycle for a commute. I came in early today, thought I'd have time to do this review, but I do believe that it is a bit too breezy out here. You probably can't hear me, so I'm going to stop this now, and we'll see about picking it up later. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so we are with the electric bike company Model E, and this is what I use to commute to work from the East Bluff, as you can see over there. It's an 11-kilometer trip one way to come down here to the Gore Bay Harbor Center, where I have my Ravensbury studio and art gallery. I've been commuting for 15 years, and previously on a Beria easy board step-through bicycle that had been adapted to an e-bike, and it serviced me very well for 15 years, but my husband thought that technology had made great advances in electric bikes, and that perhaps it was time for something new. So we went online and we researched many different makers, and we were quite smitten with EBC, with the electric bike company. So that's what we wound up with. And we designed it online, and we chose the front basket as an extra. We ordered a Basil back basket with the McClick system on it. We have the fenders. What I want to say about the fenders is I ride on a gravel road most of the way, and I ride rain or shine, and these little mud flaps on here really are not long enough, so I'm going to do a little bit of research and perhaps get an extension for the mud flap. I'll contact EBC first to see if they recommend a third-party extension for those mud flaps. Another thing about this bike that we did differently than what they offered. I'll bring the camera closer. So since I ride in skirts, and I do pin them up and have an overskirt that protects me from flapping around too much, I still really wanted a chain guard, and for whatever reason EBC has not offered a chain guard with this model as an add-on. So we had to special order one of their chain guards from their other models, and then this adapter, these two adapter joiners from a third party, and it works great. It looks fantastic. I just am curious as to why a bike like this did not come with a chain guard that they install themselves. So that's one thing that I feel that perhaps others might appreciate too, is to have a chain guard out there. We've added my mirror and my bell, which we had on my other bike, and then we also got this little pouch. It's with a simulated leather that's waterproof, to put the toolkit in. So I keep my toolkit in that nice little pouch, and of course it goes fantastic with this beautiful seat and the wonderful leather grips. So I have to be absolutely honest with you. I'm in love with this bike. I loved my Birria. I thought it was a much more attractive bike aesthetically for me. So I was really quite reluctant to go with something like this. But I had no idea how comfortable a bicycle could be. For me, the Birria, I never was able to find the exact sweet spot for my 5'6" height and the arms, and so the seat and the handlebars, I could never get to agree on that wonderful effortless place for riding. But these handlebars and that seat have made all the difference in the world. It's like just resting, and so I can't say enough about how much more comfortable this bicycle is. I'm sure it also has to do with these Schwabe Fat Frank tires. They are definitely bigger and offer a softer ride than what I'm accustomed to. I love the battery here. On the Birria, my battery is on the rack. And as I said, I do ride in the rain. I never had any issues with it, and it was not nearly as well designed as this battery system is. So I really appreciate having the battery in that protected spot. And when you want to charge it, I always charge it inside. So I take the battery right out and charge it. Everything they've designed on that. The kickstand is fabulous. Fabulous kickstand. I can't tell you how many kickstands we went through on the Birria, because I do sometimes travel with a bit of a load, and the Birria had a tendency to fall over with its kickstand, this center mount kickstand. It was not sturdy enough, so we went through several different stands until we finally got a center mount double kickstand, and that worked well. So I was a little concerned that here we go, we have another center mount single stand, and maybe it wouldn't hold the bike well enough. Well, it's fantastic. It holds very well. I have no issues with that. Very thankful. So I love the lights. The lights are fantastic. The pedal assist. I didn't have pedal assist before. I just had a thumb throttle, and I was fine with it. I didn't know any better. My first foray into this these were early model electric bike kits that were being applied to different models, and it didn't have all of the newer functioning that EBC has put on here. So the pedal assist is really lovely, and I find that typically I'm using between 1 and 3. When I go home, I have to go up the bluff, so there's some appreciable climbs there, and I'll put it into 4 and add a little bit of extra throttle and get up there just fine. Just fine. So it's absolutely now no regrets for giving up my beloved Viria and going with the EBC. I like to give my bicycles names. My Viria was a black bike, and I called her the Black Mare. This one I've named Fiwella, and Fiwella is a Welsh song, folk song, and it means I see. And I chose that because it's such a nice, jaunty song that I hear in my head a lot when I'm riding. And with this bike, I see so many things that you just don't see when you're in a vehicle. So I thought Fiwella was a fine name.